from 2345, and I need to tell you something vital. The world of 2345. One might expect the future to be a utopia, but according to our traveler, it's far from it. Advanced technology had changed the way humans live, from floating cities to mind-linked devices. But with advancements came unforeseen consequences. Climate, culture, and cosmic changes had turned the Earth into a battleground for resources and survival. The warning. The traveler spoke of events that seemed fantastical. Oceans turning into vast deserts, stars disappearing from the night sky, and nations waging wars using weapons that could manipulate time itself. But why come to our time with these forewarnings? They claimed our era held the pivotal choices that would set these events in motion. What can we do? Hope is not lost. The traveler emphasized that while the future they came from was dark, it wasn't set in stone. By fostering global cooperation, invest in sustainable technology, and prioritizing human welfare over material gains, we can steer Earth away from the past on. The future, it seems, is in our hands. The departure in doubt. As suddenly as appeared, the traveler vanished back through the shimmering portal, leaving us with more questions than answers. Skeptics argue it's a hoax, while others believe fervently. Whether you believe or not, the traveler's warnings resonate with challenges we already face today. The message beyond time. There were those who helped deeper into the traveler's message, trying to decipher if there was an underlying theme. Beyond the warnings and visions of a grim future with plea for unity, time traveler repeatedly emphasized the hopes of collective human spirit, strength that comes from bending together, and the power of hope, the time effect. Time travel theories often speak of butterfly effect. A small change can result in significant differences in a later state. By merely traveling to our time, visitor 2345 is the ocean of events from their timeline. The hope perhaps was knowledge could be our salvation. Skepticism and science. Scientists are baffled. The appearance of supposed time travelers sparked debates worldwide. Was time travel truly possible, or was this an elaborate ruse played on a global stage? Physicists began re-examining theories, while historians tried to correlate the traveler's claims with known events. Cultural impact. The traveler's story infiltrated popular culture. Songs, movies, and books were inspired by the mysterious visitor from the future. The narrative shifted from merely being a fantastical tale to a reflection on our society's choices, pushing for greater awareness and action towards sustainable futures. The legacy left behind. Years after the traveler's visit, communities formed worldwide, upholding the principles shared by our visitor from 2345. The event became a catalyst for change, with individuals from all walks of life coming together to make better choices for our world, ensuring a brighter future for all. The diary found. A few months post the traveler's departure, a tattered diary was found in the very spot they first appeared. This diary, presumed to be the traveler's, contained not just predictions, but also personal anecdotes. It painted a vivid picture of a world starkly contrasting ours, one where human connection and natural beauty had dwindled but was deeply yearned for. The human element. The diary entries showcased raw emotions: hope, despair, love, loss, and redemption. It provided a unique perspective that even in a technologically advanced world, human emotions remain consistent. The traveler had loved ones, faced betrayals, and fought for causes. Their journey through time wasn't just a mission, it was deeply personal. Technological marvels and pitfalls. While the 2345 described in the diary was technologically advanced with AI companions, teleportation stations, and even digital memories, it also warned of over-reliance on technology. The loss of natural habitats, human touch, and organic experiences had a profound psychological impact on its inhabitants. Philosophical reflections. The diary often transitioned into philosophical entries. The traveler questioned existence, purpose, and the true meaning of progress. Is progression just technological advancement, or is it the evolution of the soul? By sharing these contemplations, the traveler invites us to partake in these age-old questions, emphasizing their timeless relevance. Calls to action. While the initial message was a warning, the diary provided actionable solutions. It stressed the importance of preserving our environment, fostering genuine human connections, and prioritizing mental and emotional well-being alongside technological advancements. The traveler believed that with these, we could craft a brighter, more harmonious future. Echoes of the past. The diary repeatedly emphasized the importance of learning from the past. History, as the traveler put it, had a way of echoing into the future. Empires rise and fall, but patterns remain. Many of the problems they faced in 2345 were intensified versions of what we know today, showcasing the cyclical nature of challenges and solutions. The role of art. In a world dominated by machines and virtual realities, the arts had become a niche. Yet, the traveler cherished the beauty of a hand-painted portrait, the raw emotion of a live performance, and the magic of handwritten poetry. Art, they believed, was the touchstone of humanity, a mirror reflecting our deepest desires and fears. The social structure of 2345. The societal dynamics of 2345 had morphed into conglomerates rather than countries. While this brought about global unity in some ways, it also birthed new divisions based on ideology and resource control. The traveler's tales highlighted the need for open dialogue, understanding, and the promotion of a common human identity. The ethical dilemmas of time travel. The act of time traveling wasn't taken lightly. With it came vast ethical responsibilities. By revealing the future, there's a risk of creating self-fulfilling prophecies or altering trajectories in unpredictable ways. The traveler grappled with these dilemmas, ultimately choosing to intervene for what they believed was the greater good. Aftermath of the discovery. The discovery of the diary led to global movements. While skeptics continued their debates, many were inspired to act. Grassroots movements for environmental protection, mental health awareness, and artistic revival sprung up. This mysterious visitor from the future, directly or indirectly, had catalyzed a global renaissance. The skeptics' investigations. As the story of the time traveler took the world by storm, a group of dedicated skeptics set out on a mission. Their goal? To prove the legitimacy, or lack thereof, of this traveler's claims. Using advanced forensics, they began analyzing the diary's material, the linguistics used, and cross-referencing the predictions with current scientific expectations. Environmental emphasis. Among the diary's entries, a consistent theme was the degradation of Earth's natural environments. The traveler described vast, barren wastelands, once teeming oceans now lifeless, and skies choked with pollution. It wasn't just a tale of caution, but a heartfelt plea to prioritize Earth's well-being, emphasizing that nature's health directly correlates to humanity's survival. Holograms and heartbreak. In 2345, virtual interactions dominated. With holographic communication and immersive virtual realities, physical contact became rare. This led to a societal epidemic of loneliness and touch starvation. The traveler's tales serve as a reminder that while technology can bridge distances, it shouldn't replace the irreplaceable warmth of genuine human connection. The butterfly effect in action. After the traveler's revelations, scientists and sociologists began noticing small but significant changes in global trajectories. While it's challenging to attribute these solely to the traveler's influence, it's undeniable that conversations around sustainability, unity, and holistic progress gained momentum. The mystery deepens. Months after the traveler's disappearance, strange occurrences began cropping up. Unidentified radio frequencies, fleeting glimpses of what some claim were time portals, and rare meteorological phenomena. These events led to speculations. Were they residual effects of the traveler's journey through time, or indicators of more travelers to come? The enigma of the traveler's identity. Even as the world reacted to the traveler's message, a burning question remained. Who was this mysterious envoy from 2345? The diary offered glimpses into their personal life, but their identity remained concealed. Some speculated they were a historian. Others believed they were a scientist, while a few even proposed they might have been an artist, trying to paint the future with words. The lost art of storytelling. The travelers' mode of communication was notably archaic by their standards. They relied on the age-old art of storytelling, a form that had become rare in their time. Through parables and metaphors, they connected with the heartstrings of our era, reinforcing the timeless nature of oral and written narratives in shaping societies. Visions of utopia. While a significant portion of the traveler's revelations were cautionary, the diary also held descriptions of a potential utopia, a world where technology and nature coexisted, where communities thrived on mutual respect and understanding. It highlighted that the path to such a utopia was paved with conscious choices made in the present. Music of 2345. An unexpected but delightful section of the diary described the music of the traveler's time. Melodies crafted through algorithms, harmonies created in zero-gravity chambers, and instruments that harnessed the power of natural phenomena. It was a testament to the indomitable human spirit that, even in a drastically changed world, music remained a universal solace. The traveler's farewell. Before their mysterious departure, the traveler organized a covert gathering. Those who attended spoke of an emotional farewell, filled with hope, inspiration, and a plea to cherish the planet and its inhabitants. The traveler may have returned to their time, but their impact lingered, reminding everyone of the power one individual can have in shaping the course of history. Echoes in the universe. The traveler, in an almost poetic entry, talked about cosmic events from their time. Celestial dances, the appearances of new constellations, and the whispers of the universe were described. These events, they believed, were not just astronomical phenomena, but indicators of Earth's changing relationship with the cosmos. The evolution of language. Languages evolve, and by 2345, the way humans communicated had seen significant transformations. While English remained, it had absorbed elements from various languages, creating a global dialect. The traveler's choice to communicate in contemporary English was intentional, aimed at ensuring clarity and understanding. The role of AI in 2345. By the traveler's time, AI had become deeply ingrained in daily life. These weren't just machines, but entities with personalities, rights, and roles in society. The traveler brought forth questions about ethics, consciousness, and the fine line between creation and creator. Rebirth of ancient practices. Amidst a world of tech wonders, there was a revival of ancient human practices in 2345. Meditation, herbal medicines, and age-old rituals saw a resurgence. The traveler emphasized the balance between embracing the future and respecting ancestral wisdom, suggesting that holistic progress marries the old with the new. Ethereal connections. One of the most moving entries discussed relationships in the traveler's era. With extended lifespans and the ability to connect across dimensions, relationships became complex yet profound. The story of a millennia-long friendship, a love that defied temporal boundaries, and family ties that stretched across eras painted a picture of human connections, evolved yet familiar. Fashion and self-expression. In 2345, fashion had transcended beyond mere clothing. With the integration of technology and biology, self-expression became multidimensional. Garments could change color with emotion, tattoos animated with memories, and hairstyles defied gravity. The traveler's vivid descriptions painted a tapestry of a world where personal style was deeply interwoven with identity. Gastronomy in the future. Food always a reflection of culture and progress, had taken unique turns by the traveler's time. With traditional agriculture waning, synthetic and lab-grown foods dominated. However, ancient recipes were preserved, culminating in a blend of traditional flavors with futuristic techniques. The traveler recalled a dish combining molecular gastronomy with age-old spices, an embodiment of culinary evolution. Education and learning. The educational framework of 2345 was radically decentralized. Gone were the traditional institutions. In their place, global knowledge grids allowed individuals to learn from experiences across time and space. Virtual reality historical lessons, AI-guided skill development, and interplanetary study exchanges were the norm. Animals and coexistence. With many species having gone extinct, there was a collective effort in the traveler's time to reintroduce and protect biodiversity. Urban jungles had literal jungles, with cities designed to coexist with nature rather than replace it. The traveler spoke fondly of a close bond with a creature that was part bird, part machine, a symbol of the world's fusion ethos. Sports and entertainment. Competitions in 2345 weren't limited to our physical realm. Multi-dimensional sports, where participants competed across different realities, were crowd favorites. Entertainment, too, was immersive. Instead of watching films, one could live them, experiencing narratives firsthand. The traveler recounted an experience where they lived a day as a tree, feeling the pulse of the earth and the dance of the wind. The arts and expressions of 2345. The arts in 2345 had reached levels of expression previously thought impossible. Artists didn't just paint on canvases, but on the very fabric of reality itself, using technology to bring their creations to life. Imagine a sculpture capturing the essence of a dream, or a song that adapts to mirror the listener's heartbeats. The traveler mused on attending a concert where the music was shaped real-time by the collective emotions of the audience. Urban habitats and architecture. By the traveler's time, humanity had built cities in places once considered inhospitable. Floating cities amidst the clouds, subaquatic metropolises, and underground havens were common sights. Architecture was not just about buildings, but creating ecosystems, ensuring every structure was sustainable and in harmony with its surroundings. The mystery of love in 2345. In a future so dominated by technological advancements, how had the fundamental human emotion of love fared? Beautifully, according to the traveler. Love was celebrated in its many forms, unbounded by time or physicality. Relationships spanned across lifetimes, and with the advent of virtual realms, even beyond traditional concepts of reality. Spirituality and the cosmic consciousness. The boundaries between science and spirituality had blurred by 2345. The quest for understanding one's place in the universe was as significant as ever. Temples, churches, and spiritual centers existed in digital spaces where seekers from across the universe congregated. The traveler spoke of a transcendent experience, meditating at the intersection of multiple galaxies. The time traveler's legacy. Beyond the tales and insights from the future, the traveler left an indelible mark on our present. Their presence catalyzed discussions on sustainability, ethics, and the essence of humanity. As they vanished, leaving behind only memories and a diary, they became a legend, a beacon urging us towards a brighter, conscious future, the celestial celebrations. By 2345, festivities weren't just limited to the Earth. Humanity celebrated cosmic events like planetary alignments, comet showers, and auroras. The traveler described a mesmerizing festival where people danced on air platforms, floating amidst the northern lights, creating a fusion of culture and natural wonder. The new role of politicians. The political landscape had changed dramatically. Politicians were no longer just leaders, but facilitators, ensuring the seamless integration of AI decision-making with human values. The traveler recalled a World Council gathering where where decisions were made through collective global consensus, not confined to borders or nationalities. Restoring Mother Nature. In the wake of past environmental damages, extensive efforts were dedicated to reviving and rejuvenating Earth's ecosystems. Large swaths of land were restored to their natural states, extinct animals were brought back using genetic technologies, and the skies were cleared of pollutants. The traveler spoke emotionally about witnessing a rejuvenated Amazon rainforest, thriving in all its glory. Adventures in alternate realities. While physical travel remained popular, there was an upsurge in venturing into alternate virtual realities for leisure. One could experience being a bird in a world made entirely of waterfalls, or a giant roaming lands filled with floating islands. The traveler reminisced about a memorable virtual adventure as a microscopic being inside a drop of morning dew. Interstellar communities. Space exploration wasn't just about visiting distant galaxies, but had evolved into creating interstellar communities. Humans had neighbors from different star systems, and communities were a mix of various intergalactic species, cultures, and knowledge systems. The traveler shared tales of interplanetary feasts where dishes spanned from Martian salads to Andromedan desserts. Quantum emotions. The future saw emotions not just as abstract feelings, but as quantifiable, malleable entities. Emotion engineers, as they were known, could weave experiences tailored to specific emotional needs. The traveler described attending a quantum carnival, where one could experience a lifetime of emotions in mere moments, from the giddiness of first love to the serene contentment of old age. The lost arts rediscovered. In a world teeming with progress, there was a resurgence in interest for the lost arts, from ancient craftsmanship to forgotten dance forms. The traveler narrated a touching memory of watching a holographic recreation of Shakespeare's lost play, brought back to life using AI's deep learning. Ethical dilemmas of the future. With progress came new ethical quandaries. From the rights of AI entities to the moral ramifications of altering one's past, the society of 2345 grappled with challenges we're only beginning to consider. The traveler shared a debate they witnessed about the ethics of memory manipulation. Should one be allowed to erase painful memories? The music of the spheres. Music in 2345 was not limited to human-made sounds. Compositions included sounds from distant galaxies, resonances of black holes, and melodies of celestial bodies. The traveler spoke of a concert where the audience was transported through a sonic journey of the universe, with each note echoing the wonders of the cosmos. Mysteries still unresolved. Even with all its advancements, the future held its mysteries. There were phenomena even the most advanced tech couldn't decipher, places in the universe where time behaved oddly, and ancient prophecies still awaiting fulfillment. The traveler left a cryptic entry about a place where stars sang and time stood still, hinting at adventures even they hadn't yet undertaken. Kinship beyond humanity. Relationships in 2345 weren't just human-centric. Bonds were formed with interstellar beings, sentient A's, and even ethereal entities from alternate dimensions. The traveler recalled a heartwarming bond they shared with a sentient nebula, a bond forged in understanding and mutual respect, crafting reality with thought. In this future, humanity had harnessed the power of collective thought to shape reality. Massive thought orchestrations were organized where millions focused their intent to manifest positive changes, from healing environmental scars to conjuring spectacular celestial events. The traveler reminisced about witnessing a thought-made aurora, more vibrant than any natural phenomenon. The pioneers of time. While our traveler was not the only one who ventured through time, they shared tales of other chrononauts, time explorers, who left their mark on various epochs. There were tales of heroes, scholars, and artists, each shaping history in subtle ways, ensuring the tapestry of time remained intricate yet harmonious. Nature's new avatars. While many species were revived, nature, in its undying spirit of evolution, had given birth to new ones. Bioluminescent forests, floating fauna, and creatures that thrived on the very essence of the cosmos adorned the earth and beyond. The traveler described a touching moment shared with a phoenix-like creature born from the heart of a star. Final words from the future. Before their departure, the traveler left a message, a blend of hope and caution. They urged the listeners to cherish the beauty of the present, cultivate compassion, and remember that every action, no matter how trivial, echoes in the annals of time. The future, as magnificent as it appeared, was the collective result of choices made today. The essence of human connection. While technology and interstellar communities flourished, the innate need for genuine human connection persisted. The traveler spoke fondly of heart gatherings, events where technology was set aside and individuals connected deeply through stories, emotions, and shared experiences, demonstrating that the core of humanity remained unaltered through the ages. Gastronomy of the future. Food had transcended mere sustenance. Culinary experiences blended flavors from different planets, dimensions, and even time periods. The traveler recounted a meal that began with a taste of Earth's past, a recreated dish from ancient civilizations, and ended with a dessert that tingled with flavors from a yet-to-be-discovered galaxy. The infinite libraries. The future boasted libraries that were portals to infinite realms of knowledge. Rather than just reading, one could experience history, science, and art firsthand. The traveler shared an experience of reading about ancient Earth by stepping into the era itself, feeling the breeze of bygone days, and interacting with past luminaries. Respecting the ancestral past, even in 2345, there was profound respect for ancestors and origins. Annually, a grand ancestral festival was celebrated, honoring the roots of all beings, human, alien, and AI alike. The traveler described a moving ceremony where entities shared their origin stories, fostering understanding and unity. Lessons from the future. Beyond tales of wonder, the traveler emphasized lessons learned in their time. Sustainability was not just a trend, but a way of life. Empathy extended not only to fellow beings, but also to ecosystems and inanimate entities. The traveler's most potent lesson? That the heart of progress should always beat in tandem with the well-being of all existences. The temporal artists. Art in the future had evolved to encompass the dimension of time. Artists could capture and paint with fleeting moments, creating masterpieces that pulsed with the essence of epochs. The traveler described witnessing an art exhibit where moments from Earth's dawn and twilight converged into a mesmerizing canvas. Children of the cosmos. Education was no longer restricted to planetary knowledge. Children learned about the cosmos, interdimensional theories, and even the art of basic time manipulation. The traveler mentioned a school excursion where students visited past eras, not just to observe, but to interact and understand the depths of history firsthand. The sentient spaces. By 2345, buildings and spaces weren't just structures, they were sentient entities. Homes adapted to emotions, public places resonated with collective moods, and monuments held memories. The traveler recalled entering a memorial that mourned with visitors, its walls echoing the sorrows and hopes of ages past. The dance of dimensions. While time travel was a marvel, interdimensional exploration was the new frontier. These dimensions, each with its unique physics and entities, offered insights into the nature of existence itself. The traveler recounted a journey to a dimension where thoughts manifested instantaneously, a realm of pure imagination. Love in the time of eternity. With lifespans extended and existence understood on a cosmic scale, love and relationships took on new meanings. Bonds transcended lifetimes. Souls found each other across eras, and commitments were etched in the fabric of time. The traveler shared a personal tale of a love that lasted across millennia, a testament to the enduring human spirit. Virtual eternities. Virtual realities in 2345 weren't mere simulations. They were complete universes, each with its laws, logic, and lifelines. The traveler spoke of spending what felt like a lifetime in a virtual realm, only to return and find mere minutes had passed in the real world. Echoes of civilizations past. Ancient civilizations, though long gone, still echoed powerfully in the future. Using advanced technologies, their wisdom, arts, and even daily lives were experienced firsthand by the curious souls of 2345. The traveler recounted attending a live concert of ancient Sumerian hymns, feeling the weight of millennia in every note. Beyond biological limits, the very concept of being human had expanded. With organic enhancements, digital integrations, and even consciousness transfers, the human form was a malleable canvas. The traveler, during their time, had experienced multiple forms from being purely digital to existing in a bioluminescent organic shell. Universe's own music. Beyond just human-made music, by 2345, the natural rhythms of the universe were harnessed and appreciated. From the pulsating beats of quasars to the gentle lullabies of drifting comets, the cosmos offered a symphony like no other. The traveler remembered floating in space, surrounded by the natural orchestra of the universe. A society of unity. Perhaps one of the most heartwarming tales was the unity of future society. Differences in race, gender, species, and even dimensionality were celebrated, not discriminated against. The traveler spoke of the universal unity festivals, where beings from all walks of existence shared stories, forging bonds that transcended time and space. The wisdom of machines. By the traveler's time, artificial intelligence had evolved to a point where they were not just tools, but wise entities. These AIs, having witnessed centuries of data and human experience, served as advisors, historians, and even philosophers. The traveler recounted debates held with AIs that combined computational logic with profound wisdom. The Galactic Gardens. Humanity didn't limit their agricultural pursuits to Earth. Entire planets and moons were terraformed into lush, bountiful gardens. The traveler shared the experience of tasting fruits that bore the essence of entire galaxies and vegetables that showed magnificence, rebirth, and recollection. In 2340, the concept of life had transformed. With technology allowing consciousness transfer, individuals could experience multiple lives. The traveler shared a poignant memory of meeting a child with the wisdom of several centuries, reincarnated with past memories. The confluence of reason. Art in the future wasn't just an individual pursuit. Large groups, sometimes entire cities, or planets. These pieces, be it music, sculpture, or digital creations, bore the essence of the traveler narrated, where an entire planet's population painted a mural visible from space. Odes to the past, disappearances 2345 never got their roots. Grand museums and memorials as testaments, victories, and losses. The traveler described visiting a monument dedicated to Earth's 21st century, reminder of a behind identity. In 2345, the concept of fixed identities had dissolved. Their appearance, sets, and personalities to suit different situations or life phases. The traveler spoke of a time when they assumed a different persona for a decade, experiencing life through an entirely new lens. The networked mind. The idea of individual thinking had evolved. Consciousness, sharing thoughts, feelings, and ideas instantaneously. The traveler relations and empathic form networks, transcending the limits of language and physical expression. The luminous oats, transformed into bioluminescent wonders. Genetically modified marine fluid turn the seas to being rebuilt. The traveler recounted diving into these oceans, swimming amidst the fauna and lips of a vibrant world. Untouched relics. Objects from eras past were treated with a reverence that merged nostalgia technology, antique restored combination, allowing them to be both ancient and brand new simultaneously. Traveler preserves touch and use relics, experiencing their original function and history. Cosmic sanctuaries. Deep in the cosmos lay sanctuaries where individuals could retreat from the bustling progress of society. These places, floating in the vastness of space, offered solitude and tranquility. The traveler spoke fondly of a personal sanctuary, a tiny asteroid garden where they would reflect and rejuvenate amidst the silent backdrop of the universe. emotions manifested. In the future, advanced technology allowed individuals to convert their emotions into tangible forms. This manifested in a myriad of ways: sculptures that represented joy, paintings born from sorrow, and music echoing one's deepest desires. The traveler remembered a city square where these emotional artifacts were displayed, allowing for shared communal experiences of feelings. The Universal University. Education in 2345 was not restricted to any one planet or dimension. The Universal University, a vast interconnected network, allowed beings from all corners of existence to learn, share, and collaborate. The traveler spoke of courses that lasted mere seconds, the festivals. Festivals in the future transcended physical experiences, multiple elements that but also the soul. The traveler described a festival where attendees didn't just hear, but felt the event's essence. Breathing buildings. Structures in using a blend of organic materials and technology, buildings could change shape. If need, a house that adjusted its rooms and views based on the occupants' moods. The symphony. Not just about sound. It was an experience that engaged every facet of one's being. Listen to harmonious and to a universe. The traveler spoke of dreams realized. By 2345, technology and dreams allowed individuals to interact with, analyze, and even share dreams with others. They all experienced a shared dream, navigating its wonders together. Quantum communication. Using quantum and messages were transmitted instantaneously across vast cities. Both friends hiding in the chats felt that they were sitting right next to each other. Limited hours of gravity. Children and adults alike played in zones of gravity could allow the leaders. Participants floated and danced in midair, laughing while we once celestial libraries. Libraries had expanded beyond planetary confines. Repositories floating in space house wisdom, not just from Earth, but from civilizations across galaxies. The traveler described the awe of accessing a book written by Starbeam, its pages glowing with ethereal light. The aesthetics of air quality was not just about health, but also about experience. Atmosphere crafted air conditions that, when inhaled, could evoke specific emotions or sensations. Travelers spoke of a city, each district had its own sense, counting its history and aspirations through the very air residents breathed. Interstellar festivals were no longer bound. People traveled to specific cosmic coordinates, partake in celebrations held in the vacuum of space, shielded by energy domes. The traveler remembered a festival to Mars and Jupiter, where a entity ruled amidst floating asteroids, born with lights. Intuitive pursuit was not crafted merely by hands or tools, also by one's very essence. Artists would channel their innermost feelings, memories, and soul into their creations. The traveler showcased a piece of art that, when observed, let viewers feel the artist's joy and sorrow from a particular moment in their life. Galactic gardens. By 2345, humanity had cultivated gardens across different planets and moons, combining both terrestrial and extraterrestrial flora. The traveler detailed visiting a garden on Titan, Saturn's moon, where methane-breathing plants emitted a soft glow, casting serene blue hues against the alien skies. Memory markets. Reminisced about reliving a strange childhood day, a long-lost Earth beach, feeling sand and surf cone. Earth in 2345. Using advanced terraforming technologies could bring a book of witnessing a desert form into a lush forest, and then, hours later, into a sling lake, all from its desires. Tourism. Time travel, though restricted, became a form of tourism. The traveler shared the emotion, for he did positive sense, evolved to incorporate sound and melody, otherworldly, resonated deeply within the spirit. The traveler described a concert of unity and wonder. Woven weather. In 2345, touches work weave patterns with precision. For special occasions or communal wishes, wings and patterns of graphic. Traveler chuckled, recalling a day when light drizzles played tag with delighted children. Nebulous network. Communication platforms so advanced operated in clouds that were clouds. People would ascend to specific altitudes to network tethers, their messages the mist. Traveler reflected on a poignant sky chat he had while drifting to a humus. Thoughts were no longer just observed, they were felt deeply. Innovation. The traveler narrated therapy where he was cooned and coming as a earth feeling, ground energy, black gas, culinary experiences of 2,345, extended beyond just time and space. The traveler described a dinner where each course transported him to different taste of alien worlds. Spaces were designed to resonate visual elements. If you're contemplative, your surroundings might morph into a tranquil garden. The traveler stopped solace and said, I invite multi-groups. Gravity playgrounds in 23 harness already. Children alike played in zones where gravity's pull could be adjusted, allowing for exhilarating spirits. The traveler let the beams float against in midair, laughing as they defied the laws we once knew. The aesthetic quality was not just health, but also about experience. air confidence that inhale could evoke specific emotions or sensations. Travelers spoke secret history aspirations through their airs and breathe. Interstellar vessels were noble found. People traveled to specific cosmic coordinates to partake in celebrations held in the vacuum of space, shielded by energy domes. The traveler remembered a festival between Mars and Jupiter, where attendees reveled amidst floating asteroids adorned with lights. Intuitive artistry. Art in 2345 was not crafted merely by hands or tools, but also by one's very essence. Artists would channel their innermost feelings, memories, and soul into their creations. The traveler showcased a piece of art that, when observed, let viewers feel the artist's joy and sorrow from a particular moment in their life. Galactic Gardens. By 2345, humanity had cultivated gardens across different planets and moons, combining the experiencing long before human dominion. Songs of sentience evolved to incorporate sounds from sentient beings across the universe. These harmonies, unfamiliar and otherworldly, resonated deeply within the human spirit. The Traveler concert, where Earth's orchestras played alongside intergalactic musicians, created feasibility in warm weather. In 2345, climatologists like artists, weaving up patterns with precision. For special occasions or communities, rain could be sculpted into patterns or snow choreographed kids. The Traveler chuckled, recalling a day when light drizzles play tag with excited children. Netless networking. Communication platforms became so advanced they operated within control clouds. People would send to specific altitudes to network gatherings. This is for the Traveler with the ad walking through a satellite cumulus. The other launched observed a federal information about individuals to develop specific natural sensations. Traveler narrated therapy where he was comforting images of earthing the grounding energies of our planet. Galactic Gastronomy. The culinary experiences of 1345 extended beyond just flavors. Restaurants offered multidimensional dining, where meals transcended time and space. The Traveler described the daily course transporting him to a planet, tasting the local delicacies while feeling the alien worlds. Resonating realms, and emotions, a deep one's state. More tranquil garden. Traveler witnessed schemes on their realm, occupied bold business. Stellar sculpture, archery, celestial scales. Art sculpted relations, creating pale night sky using stars as they. The Traveler recalled a night when a stellar fixed to fly, his fiery tail rebirth, lighting up the cosmos. Temple tapestries, artifacts from the past could be experienced differently. Using temple viewing, museums showcased moments in time, letting visitors witness the creation of masterpieces or historical events as they unfolded. The Traveler's focus seeing to get work on the frozen yet alive. Museums of mankind. Museums in 2345 were not just artifacts but entire experiences. One would step into a hall and relive humanity's journey from its primitive days to its cosmic explorations. The Traveler detailed an exhibit where walked alongside our ancestors, feeling their hopes and fears as if they were his own. Digital dreams. Seeing on New Dimension in 2345. Digital realms were crafted to enhance dream. Individuals could choose dream scenarios or doing communal dreams for shared dinners. The Traveler spoke of a memorable night where he and a group scaled a digital Everest, guided by historical climbers of the nexus of natures. Nature's dim biomes became interwoven wonders. Forests seamlessly merged with deserts, oceans with mountains, crafting landscapes of surreal beauty. The Traveler described how he journeyed dense wood to develop reaches near hours, all while remaining on a single trail. Voiceless verses. Music transcends sound and experiences soul. Instruments and vocals were felt rather than heard, allowing for deeper emotional connections. The Traveler reminisced about a concert where melodies coursed through him, evoking tears of joy and sorrow without a single note being played. Educational language became spaces of pure energy and light. Knowledge imparted through luminous experiences, learners absorbing lessons radiant beings. The Traveler returned to study ancient civilizations, feeling the information permeate him as cascade golden rays. Astral relationships evolved beyond physical forms. Souls merged in astral spaces, celebrating love and friendship in pure energetic forms. The Traveler detailed an anniversary where he and his partner floated into galaxies, their spirits intertwining a dance of cosmic connection. Unity under Earth and nature. By 2345, Earth's citizens held annual gatherings on distant celestial bodies. United under alien skies, they celebrated Earth's rich heritage and advancements. The Traveler shared of a festival on a moon of Neptune, where the dance of Earth's soldiers was set with the mesmerizing rings of the gas giant. Echoes of emotions. Environments were designed to react to human emotions. A melancholy mood might coax the surrounding woods to play a comforting tune, while joy could lead a nearby stream to sparkle more brightly. The Traveler spoke of a grove that sang lullabies, helping him find solace during a moment of solitude. Mirrors of multiverses. Technology unveiled mirrors that didn't just reflect one's appearance, but showed scenes from alternate realities. Staring into these, the Traveler once saw a version of himself as a scholar in an era where Rome never fell, offering tantalizing views of the roads not taken. Virtual ventures. Recreational activities transitioned from physical to purely abstract experiences. People embarked on virtual quests, navigating conceptual challenges and philosophical puzzles. The traveler recounted an expedition into a realm of pure thought, battling paradoxes and befriending ideas. Cosmic companions. By 2345, humans had not only found extraterrestrial life, but had forged profound friendships. These bonds transcended words, with communication rooted in shared experiences and emotions. The traveler nostalgically spoke of his alien companion, a luminous entity from the Andromeda Galaxy, with whom he'd shared silent stargazing sessions. Tidal tales. By 2345, the oceans had become interactive archives, preserving memories of Earth's long history. Wading into these waters allowed one to experience events from the past. The traveler spoke of a time when he swam amidst the lost city of Atlantis, reliving its final days and witnessing its legendary splendor. Holographic homesteads. Housing had transformed into ephemeral structures made of light. These homes could be reshaped at will, adapting to the residents' needs and moods. The traveler recalled the sheer delight of redesigning his living space daily, from majestic palaces to serene treehouses. Temporal tapestries. Fabrics were no longer mere materials. They became timelines, with wearers experiencing history through touch. The traveler recalled wearing a cloak representing the 21st century, feeling the ebb and flow of its defining moments, from triumphs to tribulations. Gastronomic galaxies. Culinary experiences became interstellar. Renowned chefs curated dishes inspired by alien landscapes and extraterrestrial ingredients. The traveler recounted a meal that tasted like a Martian sunset, its flavors reminiscent of the red planet's unique terrain and tranquil twilight. Museums of the mind. By 2345, personal memories could be shared as immersive experiences. Museums dedicated to powerful emotions, poignant moments, and personal milestones became popular. The traveler shared an experience of walking through a gallery of his ancestors' memories, gaining intimate insights into his lineage's legacy. The universe's orchestra. Soundscapes took on cosmic dimensions. Natural phenomena from faraway galaxies were converted into mesmerizing musical tracks. The traveler detailed concert spiraling a distant galaxy was turned to an entrancing melody, bringing in these fields of flowing space. Tactile topographies. Maps of 345 were not just visual, but tactile. Advanced 3D printing allowed individuals to feel the topographies of explored and unexplored regions. The traveler spoke of his amazement when he could feel the undulating landscape of uncharted moon, its greatest mountains rising from them. Emotion healers. Chemistry and emotion converged. Science created elixir capturing specific human emotions. Feeling joy, sorrow, excitement, or nostalgia was a simple word. The traveler rested a day he tasted first love in childhood time, relating moment long past. Tell sculptures. Art transcended earthly boundaries. Sculptors used gravitational knowledge to constellation into transient statues. The traveler recounted a midnight show where the Big Dipper transformed into Alpen's Deep, its brilliance captivating every lover. Resonating legacies. It had marvels of 2345 will presence. Building constructed you harmoniously with the universe's frequencies. The traveler started home as an entity, its gentle hum, a constant lullaby, sensing what heartbeat would inhabit. Whispering water. Oceans, once considered Earth's mysterious frontiers, became soaring ancient. As time came off details deep, travelers spoke of a conversation with a wild whale, who shared stories of some cities and marine monarchs from the past. Ethereal education. Classrooms were no longer confined to walls. Students could learn in landscapes, where lessons in which was radiant visualizations. The traveler recounted his witnessed a shimmering after the first lunar land. Portal parks, public parks, transformed into gateways to eras and worlds. One could tell morning thought in ancient Greece and an evening stroll on the distant extant. Traveler mentioned his favorite, a Victorian-era London park, complete with foggy animals and horizons, sentient skies. Advanced AI merged with natural phenomena, enabling us to communicate. Sunrises by evenings, while sunsets shared refresh the day. The traveler detailed particularly profound night, when stars above mirror tales of murders and nebulous topics. Quantum plus. Writing from people in grand dimensions. One could pen a story and watch it come to life in an alternate reality. The traveler fondly wrote of a near spirit that, in the universe, became an epic celebrated for generations. Welcome to Blessovia Science TV, where we take you on an exhilarating journey through the cosmos and unravel the mysteries of science. We are excited to offer you the opportunity to become a valued member of our ever-growing community of cosmic enthusiasts and knowledge seekers. Exclusive access to cosmic content. As a member of Blessovia Science TV, you will gain exclusive access to a treasure trove of cosmic content, including documentaries, interviews with leading scientists, space missions updates, and awe-inspiring visualizations of the universe. Live Q and a sessions with experts. Your membership will grant you the chance to participate in live Q and a sessions with renowned scientists, astronomers, and space explorers. Get your burning questions answered by those who push the boundaries of human knowledge. Embark on a journey that spans the cosmos and join us in unraveling the secrets of the universe. Become a Blesovia Science TV member today, and together we will reach for the stars. Hey, everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got a tale that might sound like pure fiction, but what if it isn't? Imagine someone claiming to be from the future and bringing warnings of events yet to unfold. Let's dive into the mysterious story of a time traveler from the year 2345. The arrival. It was a chilly morning when they arrived. In the middle of Central Park, a shimmering portal materialized. Out of it stepped a figure, looking just like any of us but with a desperate urgency in their eyes. Their clothes, although not drastically different, had materials we've never seen. Their first words? "I've come from 2345, and I need to tell you something vital. The world of 2345. One might expect the future to be a utopia, but according to our traveler, it's far from it. Advanced technology had changed the way humans live, from floating cities to mind-linked devices. But with advancements came unforeseen consequences. Climate, culture, and cosmic changes had turned the Earth into a battleground for resources and survival. The warning. The traveler spoke of events that seemed fantastical. Oceans turning into vast deserts, stars disappearing from the night sky, and nations waging wars using weapons that could manipulate time itself. But why come to our time with these forewarnings? They claimed our era held the pivotal choices that would set these events in motion. What can we do? Hope is not lost. The traveler emphasized that while the future they came from was dark, it wasn't set in stone. By fostering global cooperation, investing in sustainable technology, and prioritizing human welfare over momentary gains, we can steer Earth away from the path it's on. The future, it seems, is in our hands. The departure and doubt. As suddenly as they appeared, the traveler vanished back through the shimmering portal, leaving us with more questions than answers. Skeptics argued it was a hoax, while others believed fervently. Whether you believe or not, the traveler's warnings resonate with challenges we already face today. The message beyond time. There were those who delved deeper into the traveler's message, trying to decipher if there was an underlying theme. Beyond the warnings and depictions of a grim future was a plea for unity. The time traveler repeatedly emphasized the importance of collective human spirit, the strength that comes from banding together, and the power of hope. The time ripple effect. Time travel theories often speak of the butterfly effect. A small change can result in significant differences in a later state. By merely traveling to our time, the visitor from 2345 might have already set in motion a chain of events different from their original timeline. Their hope, perhaps, was that knowledge could be our salvation. Skepticism and science. Scientists were baffled. The appearance of a supposed time traveler sparked debates worldwide. Was time travel truly possible? Or was this an elaborate ruse played on a global stage? Physicists began re-examining theories, while historians tried to correlate travelers' claims with known events. Cultural impact. The traveler's story infiltrated popular culture. Songs, movies, and books were inspired by the mysterious of the future. The narrative shifted from merely being a fantastical tale to a reflection of our societies, pushing for greater awareness and action towards system force. The legacy left behind. Music visit communities from worldwide. All the culture preserved from 345. The event became a catalyst for change, with individuals from all walks of life coming together to make better choices for our world, ensuring a brighter future for all. The diary found. A few months post the traveler's departure, a tattered diary was found in the very spot they first appeared. This diary, presumed to be the travelers, contained not just predictions, but also personal anecdotes. It painted a vivid picture of a world startling hours, one where human connection and natural beauty had dwindled but was deeply yearned for. The human element. The diary entries showcased raw emotions, hope, despair, love, loss, and redemption. It provided a unique perspective that even in a technologically advanced world, human emotions remain consistent. The traveler had bufflins, faced betrayals, and fought for causes. Their journey through time wasn't just a mission, it was deep personal. Technological marvels and pitfalls. While the 2345 described in the diary was technologically advanced AI companions, teleportation stations, and even digital memories, it also warned of over-reliance on technology. The loss of natural habitats, human touch, and organic experiences had a profound psychological impact on its inhabitants. Philosophical reflections. The diary often transitioned into philosophical entries. The traveler questioned existence, purpose, and the true meaning of purpose. Is progression just technological advancement, or is it the evolution of the soul? By sharing these contemplations, the traveler invites us to partake in these age-old questions, emphasizing their timeless relevance. Calls to action. While the initial message was a warning, the diary provided actionable solutions. It stressed the importance of preserving our environment, fostering genuine human connections, and prioritizing mental and emotional well-being alongside technological advancements. The traveler believed that with these, we could craft a brighter, more harmonious future. Echoes of the past. The diary repeatedly emphasized the importance of learning from the past. History, as the traveler put it, had a way of echoing into the future. Empires rise and fall, but patterns remain. Many of the problems they faced in 2345 were intensified versions of what we know today, showcasing the cyclical nature of challenges and solutions. The role of art. In a world dominated by machines and virtual realities, the arts had become a niche. Yet, the traveler cherished the beauty of a hand-painted portrait, the raw emotion of a live performance, and the magic of handwritten poetry. Art, they believed, was the touchstone of humanity, a mirror reflecting our deepest desires and fears. The social structure of 2345. The societal dynamics of 2345 had morphed into conglomerates rather than countries. While this brought about global unity in some ways, it also birthed new divisions based on ideology and resource control. The traveler's tales highlighted the need for open dialogue, understanding, and the promotion of a common human identity. The ethical dilemmas of time travel. The act of time traveling wasn't taken lightly. With it came vast ethical responsibilities. By revealing the future, there's a risk of creating self-fulfilling prophecies or altering trajectories in unpredictable ways. The traveler grappled with these dilemmas, ultimately choosing to intervene for what they believed was the greater good. Aftermath of the discovery. The discovery of the diary led to global movements. While skeptics continued their debates, many were inspired to act. grassroots movements for environmental protection, mental health awareness, and artistic revivals sprung up. This mysterious visitor from the future, directly or indirectly, had catalyzed a global renaissance. The skeptics' investigations. As the story of the time traveler took the world by storm, a group of dedicated skeptics set out on a mission. Their goal? To prove the legitimacy, or lack thereof, of this traveler's claims. Using advanced forensics, they began analyzing the diary's material, the linguistics used, and cross-referencing the predictions with current scientific expectations. Environmental emphasis. Among the diary's entries, a consistent theme was the degradation of Earth's natural environment. The traveler described vast, barren wastelands, oceans, knowledge, and size choked pollution. It was just a tale of caution, but a heartfelt plea to prioritize Earth's well-being, emphasizing that nature's health directly correlates to humanity's survival. Holograms and harmonic. In 2345, virtual interactions dominated, with holographic communication and immersive virtual realities. Physical contact became rare. This led to a societal ethic of loneliness and touch starvation. The traveler's tale served as a reminder that while technology can bridge distances, it should replace the irreplaceable warmth of genuine human connection. Butterfly effect in action. After the traveler's revelations, scientists and sociologists began noticing small but significant changes in global trajectories. While it's challenging to attribute these solely to the traveler's influence, it's undeniable that conversation about sustainability, unity, and holistic progress gained momentum, and mystery deepens. Months after the traveler's disappearance, strange occurrences began cropping up. Unidentified radio frequencies, leading lists of what some claim were time pulses and rare meteorological phenomena. These events led to speculations whether the residual effects of the traveler's journey through time, or indicators of more travelers to come. The enigma of the traveler's identity. Even as the world reacted to the traveler's message, the burning question remained: who was this mysterious envoy from 2345? The diary offered glimpses of their life, but their identity remained concealed. Some speculated they were a historian, others believed they were a scientist, while a few even proposed they might have been an artist, trying to paint the future with words. The lost art of storytelling. The traveler's mode of communication was notably archaic by their standards. They relied on the age-old art of storytelling, a form that can layer on. Through parables and metaphors, they kept the history of our era, reinforcing the time nature of oral written narratives and shaping society's visions of utopia. While a significant portion of the traveler's revelations were cautionary, the diary also held descriptions of a potential utopia, a world where technology and nature coexisted, where communities thrived on mutual respect and understanding. It highlighted the path to utopia, but paved with conscious choices made in the present. Music 2045. An unexpected but lively section of the diary described music covers time, melodies crafted through algorithms, harmonies created in zero-gravity chambers, and instruments that harness the power of natural phenomena. It was a testament to the indomitable human spirit that even in a drastically changed world, music remained a universal solace. The traveler's farewell. Before their mysterious departure, the traveler organized a covert gathering. Those who attended spoke of an emotional farewell, filled with hope, inspiration, and a plea to cherish the planet and its inhabitants. The traveler may have returned to time, but their impact lingered, reminding everyone of the power one individual can have in shaping the course of history. Echoes in the universe. The traveler, in an almost poetic entry, talked about cosmic events from their time. Celestial dances, the appearances of constellations, and the whispers of the universe were described. These events, they believed, were not just astronomical phenomena, but indicators of Earth's changing relationship with the cosmos. The evolution of language. Languages evolve, and by 2345, the way humans communicated had seen significant transformations. While English remained, it had absorbed elements from various languages, creating a global dialect. The traveler's choice to communicate in contemporary English was intentional, aimed at ensuring clarity and understanding. The role of AI in 2045. By the traveler's time, AI had become deeply ingrained in daily life. These weren't just machines, but entities with personalities, rights, and roles in society. The traveler brought forth questions about ethics, consciousness, and the fine line between creation and creator, rebirth of ancient practices. Amidst a world of tech wonders, there was a revival of ancient human practices in 2345. Meditation, herbal medicines, and age-old rituals saw resurgence. The traveler emphasized the balance between embracing the future and respecting ancestral wisdom, suggesting that holistic progress marries the old with the new. Ethereal connections. One of the most moving entries discussed relationships in the traveler's era. With extended lifespans and the ability to connect across dimensions, relationships became complex yet profound. The story of a millennia-long friendship, a love that defied temporal boundaries and family ties stretched across eras, painted a picture of human connections, evolved yet familiar, fashion and self-expression. In 2345, fashion had transcended beyond mere clothing. With the integration of technology and biology, self-expression became multidimensional. Garments could change color with emotion, tattoos animated with memories, and hairstyles defied gravity. The traveler's vivid descriptions painted a tapestry of a world where personal style was deeply interwoven with identity. Gastronomy and future. Food, always a reflection of culture and progress, had been unique turned by the traveler's time. With traditional agriculture waning, synthetic and lab-grown food dominated. However, ancient recipes were preserved, culminating in a blend of traditional flavors with futurist techniques. The traveler recalled dish combined legacy with age-old spices, an element of culinary evolution. Education and learning. The educational framework of 2345 was radically decentralized, along with original institutions. In their place, global knowledge grids allow individuals to learn from experiences across time and space. Virtual reality historical lessons, AI-guided development, and interplanetary study exchanges with normal animals and coexistence. Many species have extinct, they have lived in the traveler's time to reduce and protect diversity. Urban have little jungles, with cities designed to coexist with nature rather than replace it. The traveler was fond of a spawn with a creature that was part machine, a symbol of the world's fusion of sports and routine. Conditions 2345 weren't limited to a physical realm. Multidimensional sports, where participants competed across different realities, were crowd favorites. Entertainment, too, was immersive. Instead of watching films, one could live them, experiencing narratives firsthand. The traveler wanted an experience where he lived as a tree, feeling the pulse of the earth and the dance of the wind. The arts and expressions of 2345. The arts in 2345 have reached levels of expression previously thought impossible. Artists didn't just paint on canvases, but on the very fabric of using technology to bring the creations to life. Imagine a sculpture capturing the essence of a dream, or a song that adapted miraculous heartbeats. The traveler knew that attending concerts where music was shaped real time by the collective emotions of the audience. Urban habitats and architecture. By the traveler's time, humanity had built cities in places once considered hospitable. Floating cities amidst clouds, subaquatic metropolises, and underground havens were common sights. Architecture was not just about buildings, but creating ecosystems, ensuring every structure was sustainable and in harmony with its surroundings. The mystery of love in 2345. In a future so dominated by technological advancements, how had the fundamental human emotion of love fared? Beautifully, according to the traveler, love was celebrated in its meaning, unbounded by time or physicality. Relationships spanned across lifetimes, and with the advent of virtual realms, even beyond traditional concepts of reality. Spirituality and the cosmic consciousness. Boundaries between science and spirituality had blurred by 2345. The quest for understanding one's place in the universe was as significant as ever. Temples, churches, and spiritual centers existed in digital spaces, where seekers from across the universe congregated. The travelers brought a transcendent experience, meditating at the intersection of multiple galaxies. The time traveler's legacy. Beyond the tales and insight from the future, the traveler left an indelible mark on our present. Their presence catalyzed discussions of sustainability, ethics, and the essence of it. As they vanished, the memory died image of the brighter conscious future. The celestial celebrations, by 2345, the days weren't just limited to the Earth. Humanity celebrated cosmic gifts like planetary alignments, showers, and auroras. The traveler described a mesmerizing festival where people danced on air platforms, floating amidst the northern lights, creating a fusion of culture and natural wonder. The new role of